Becky Hogan won gold earlier in the night, and I guess she used some of those Becky Mania booking power because the man allowed her skirt-wearing husband to also be successful tonight as he claimed the Money in the Bank briefcase. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Seth Rollins has won Money in the Bank again. We've already seen this guy previously win Money in the Bank. They hail his cash-in as the greatest cash-in of all time, even though it's not. I mean, at what point did WWE need to try and create new main eventers? I thought that point would maybe be tonight. I thought LA Knight had a good chance because pretty much there was only two people that could win this match. One being Seth Rollins, the guy that has been shoved down our throat, the guy that has proven not to be a draw, proven to turn away feuds. He's had countless title reigns. They've all been boring. They could have went with him. Or they could have went with LA Knight. They could have put a fresh face in the title mix. Maybe LA Knight could have been the guy to dethrone John Cena. But we'll never know because Seth Rollins fucking wins and this match sucked.
It did suck. You know what? A wee bit overbooked. I normally don't mind matches that are overbooked that add something than just the El Generico what you get. But that was a big fuck you to anyone that wanted LA Knight.
Yeah.
At the end. Like, if Rollins just climbed and won, it would have felt anticlimactic, but I would have accepted it. He climbs, LA Knight pulls him down, bit of a struggle.
No, hold on. He's got fucking Reed and Breaker out there. One of them could have done something to LA Knight.
No, absolutely.
You don't job LA Knight. LA Knight had
a big fuck you, though.
LA Knight had a 50-50 chance of winning this match. You factor in that CM Punk should be hell-bent on revenge because Seth Rollins cost him a spot in this match, so therefore the logical thing could be for CM Punk to maybe get payback and cost Seth Rollins a briefcase, but that would require CM Punk actually showing up to work. That would require, the main stars of this company actually showing up to events and shows, and obviously they don't do that, so yeah, just garbage. So Seth Rollins looks like he's going to win, climbing the fireball ladder. LA Knight gets up, pulls him down, goes to hit his finisher, whatever it's called, and then Seth Rollins counters it and hits a stomp and then just reclaims the ladder and wins. Like you said, anticlimactic. I mean, LA Knight had the advantage of attacking Rollins from behind, pulling him off the ladder, and still got beat fair and square, and it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
I just don't understand it, man. I really don't. I look... It makes LA Knight look weak. It makes CM Punk and Sami Zayn look like two goofballs. They get cost in all their matches, but they don't
care.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't do anything to Seth Rollins. Right, see, Seth Rollins didn't need... LA Knight needed this. That's him done, in my opinion. That's it over. He will never become world champ.
Aye, you said he had a green t-shirt, a new merchandise for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Well, he won't be collecting it.
It's actually fucking insane, right? Why Seth Rollins, how he won this and why. It just doesn't make any sense. He loses it, right? Why lose
You know
it?
what, though? I mean, I think that he has to cash in tomorrow night, or Monday night.
No, I agree. I would agree with that.
I mean, if he does that, then I'd almost say, well, I guess that was maybe worth it. But what's the point? What is the point of this guy fucking holding on to this for like 6 months?
No point.
I don't think any point.
As for the match itself, cringe. I mean, well, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the fat fuck that does the Shinami, Bronson Reed, right? So they came out.
Awful.
I can't even, who was it on? Was it on Andrade or Penta? Anyway, right. Nikki Bella returns on Monday. So the heels are taking over, right? They're ruining the match. They're interfering. They're trying to help the bastard that's Seth Rollins. The guy that's taking over. He wants all the control.
They're destroying the match. They're screwing the faces. They're ruining it. They're essentially cheating.
Yep, they're cheating. So at which point...
Which is supposed to be a heel tactic.
Bronson Reed's setting up for the Tsunami. Michael Cole, at this point, should be going ballistic about the fact they're robbing bastards. He's like, oh, Wade, you take it away. You do it best. And then Bronson Reed hits it on, I think it was Andrade. Tsunami!
And this is... I mean, as much as we say the wrestlers suck, it's like, how are heels supposed to get over when the commentary team can't even do their job correctly? I mean, this is the basics.
Yes, and also, we're not talking about heels, right? That were like the NWO's cool as fuck. DX were cool as fuck, right? Where it would almost be a wee bit borderline acceptable. It's like, well, you know what? If they want to mark out for Hulk Hogan, I'll accept it. But we're talking about fat fuck Bronson Reed here, by the way.
Yeah,
we're not talking about Hulk Hogan. But imagine how shite in 96, 97 would it have been if Tony Schiavone on commentary was like, oh, Bobby Heenan, you take it away. You do it best when Hulk Hogan screws WCW and he drops the fucking leg on Disco Inferno. You take it away. How shite does that sound?
Yeah, or like Rock versus Triple H and DX. There's a ref bump and DX come down, the title's on the line and they're beating up The Rock and they're going to screw The Rock out the title, and JR, instead of being pissed off, instead of calling Triple H all the bastards, instead of putting over the fact that The Rock's getting screwed out the title, Road Dogg goes for the shucky ducky knee drop or whatever, the shake, rattle and roll, and he says, "I King, you call this move, you say it better than anyone." It's like, he wouldn't be doing that, you know. JR would be infested. JR would be letting you know that there's a screw job going on here and it's not right, and that DX are cheating and The Rock's getting robbed of the title.
Yep. It's like, no, but it's like I know in the Invasion you did have Heyman right next to JR, but some episodes you had JR and Cole. It would be like Cole saying to JR, well, WWF's getting fucking dismantled by WCW and ECW. Take it away, JR. You know, you do it best, which of course he does, by the way, because I wasn't going to insult JR by saying he says it to fucking Cole. Don't worry. But it's just crap. There wasn't some alright spots in this match, not really. I thought the El Grande thing where he does like the flip, the catapult, and he like goes up. If it was executed better, that would have been decent.
The slingshot catapult was horrible, man. And I get it, there's not a lot of space. But I just think there's other ways to go about it, man. You could have had, I don't know, Chad Gable maybe do a move off the barricade and LA Knight ducks and he lands on the ladder and just decides to proceed to climb up. But they tried to do a slingshot and there's just not enough room to do it, and it just looked really fucking bad. And then you had to be assist by Seth Rollins hold onto the ladder as well. Just garbage. I mean, the heels are coming out, ruining the match, and Michael Cole's more interested in Wade Barrett calling the tsunami because he does it best. Just think about that. How fucking ridiculous is that? I know a lot of wrestling fans are retarded and they don't know nothing about wrestling or any of the basics or psychology, but we're talking, this is match ruining here for Michael Cole. They're tweeting, oh, it's a big fun game. You say that because you call that move better than I do. Oh, tsunami! No, it's like he's fucking screwing all the good guys at the match here and handing Seth Rollins this briefcase on a silver platter. These are heels. You're supposed to be calling out their heel antics, but the guy's having a fucking orgasm over this big fat bastard doing a splash off the top rope. Go fuck yourself, Michael Cole, you useless bastard. And on that note, I'm done. Guy sucks.
Hold on. What? I actually think the thing that was worse than that was Solo Sikoa and getting turned on by Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, and how goofy was Solo Sikoa? Oh, look, he's helping me. I don't want that letter. I want that one. I mean, and he's acting like an absolute fucking... He's acting like a 6-year-old that's just woke up on Christmas and got a PlayStation 5.
Right, but also,
it's like, what the fuck
my problem... See heel turns, face turns, the Life Valkyria thing, this... It is dumbed down for Mongoloids.
Yeah, I love you, Solo. I love you. And it's so obvious he's going to turn on him. Then he stops him climbing. I hate you, Solo. And then he starts beating him up.
No, I'm convinced more than ever you just can't get anything good in wrestling.
No, I don't think we'll ever see anything good. But see this Jacob Fatu? To me, it feels more like a heel turn than anything.
Because Solo's acting so goofy.
And Solo, like, lately is trying to be helping him. And like, Solo's been trying to fix things. But because there is no heels or faces really in the company, it just feels like, oh, look, he's Jacob Fatu's finally broke away. But, I mean, in reality, it does feel like, it looks like a heel turn, but it won't be called a heel turn because, the commentators don't know shit. The wrestlers don't know shit. There is no heels. There's no faces.
We need McMahon.
There's just fucking jobbers at the end of the day. That's what we've got. And Cody Rhodes is coming out, and you've got these losers. I mean, there's a guy that looks about 50 there, and he's singing the song and putting his hands out with a and it's like, you know what? Just go kill yourself, mate. Seriously. I mean, Gigi Dolan wasn't brave enough to do it, but if these people did it, the world would be a better place. That's it. Till next time. Peace.